I'm not going to run again. I'm tired.
After 11 years of service on the Evanston City Council, Alderman Stephen Bernstein has decided not to run for re-election in the 4th Ward.
I promised myself I would be the same human being coming out of the council as I was going in. I'm not impartial anymore. You know, I've become too callous. I've become, I have concerns that I don't like in myself. You know, I have to fight them down. And when you start doing that, it's time to get out.
Bernstein was instrumental in bringing the Century 21 movie theater to downtown Evanston.
It was my first major vote on the council. And I was, being torn between my constituents who were absolutely convinced it would be the death of the city, and this alderman who was absolutely convinced that if we didn't do it, the city would die. We needed some kind of an economic engine, to revitalize our downtown, which at the time was about 40% vacant.
Although not as controversial, Bernstein's proudest accomplishment as alderman was bringing a four-way stop sign to the intersection of Dempster Street and Maple Avenue.
I mean, it's such an insignificant thing, but it was significant in that we took on the bureaucracy that is the state of Illinois. I mean, it took me 8 years to do, to get a stop sign at the corner in Evanston that historically had the highest incidence of traffic accidents. It, to me, was a no-brainer.
Oh, I think he has sound judgment. I think he represents the ward well. Given the constraints of who the people are that are his constituents in the city, I think he's done a good job. I mean, he does all the blocking and tackling.
Years ago, Steve used to, at Christmas time, go to the Y and he would dress up like Santa Claus for the kids. And it was neat to see Steve Bernstein as Santa Claus.
When next April comes and I'm done, I'm going to go through tremendous withdrawal. I got into this job, I always had a voice. Now I have a vote, so I'll be back to a voice.